Soccer 605 here with Marisa Schulz, here at the Augustana soccer camp. Marisa, thanks for being with us on Soccer 605.
Thanks for having me.
So how's the camp going so far?
It's going really well. I'm learning a bunch of stuff and I'm having a good time.
You know, you come out of a pretty good club and a pretty good club team, but there's always something more to learn when you come with a bunch of players from all over the area, isn't there?
And I like how different people play different ways, and it just helps me get a better experience.
So tell us a little bit about your club and your club team that you play in.
Well, we're out of Sioux City and we're Tri-State Revolution, and we have like a bunch of people like the Bleakers. And
so you girls have been, I mean, you've traveled to some pretty good tournaments. You know, you got a really good coach, one of my favorite guys, Coach Wortman, and you know, you just, some days you're playing U19, some days you're playing in your age group, but you get a lot of varied experience there, don't you?
We've had to play up a couple times for numbers, and I enjoy it a lot.
And where do you go to high school?
I go to Dakota Valley.
Okay, and how did your high school team do during your spring high school season?
I don't have a high school team, so I play with Dakota Alliance.
Okay, cool. So you got a good club team there too, don't you?
Yeah.
So, you know, what are some of the things that they're trying to emphasize here at the Augustana camp?
Well, we're trying to get first touchdown really well, and then we have to make sure we communicate.
And I noticed that they just had you in some pretty close quarters on, you know, getting some shots on goal with some defensive pressure, so that looked like a lot of fun.
I know, I really enjoy it. It makes everything just enjoyable.
So what grade are you going to be in when school starts again?
I will be a sophomore.
And are you starting to think about, you know, where you might be looking at for college?
I've started to, and there's like a lot of pressure in with playing with the older girls. I kind of know how to start, but still different and new experience.
Well, it's pretty easy when you watch somebody else do it, but when you have to do it yourself, it's a whole different story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Marisa, we are happy that you took a little bit of time to be with us today, and maybe we'll be able to come back and watch you in camp a little bit more, but best of luck going on with your two club teams in your high school, and maybe we'll get to see you playing here at Augie someday.
Okay, thank you.
Getting recruited by college coaches is more difficult every year. There are thousands of other athletes competing for your position. MyPlayerPage.com is the best place for athletes to showcase their personal and player information. Check us out today at MyPlayerPage.com. Any sport, any athlete, any state, any city, champions all